The artist formerly known as Fringe Elements has posted a video regarding the political correctness of anti-feminism and how it is nothing more than another vessel for radical egalitarianism. The same egalitarianism which also defines feminism. Inexplicably, he uses old episodes of TV shows which make fun of feminism as evidence for his argument that anti-feminism has been a part of Western civilization's vernacular for quite some time, thus making it politically correct. In the comments of the video, he does rightly accuse men's rights activists of merely being the other side of the coin to feminism, and that they would be much better off basing themselves off of racial issues. However, I do not see sexual politics and racial issues as acting separate from one another. They interact in a very clear and profound way. This interaction manifests itself in the form of demographic decline. Every year, loads of new college graduates get their Marxist, and by extension feminist, credentials and go out into the world, where they will join a corporation, bureaucracy, or an academic institution and wield their newfound influence within them. Women take their training a bit more seriously in the Marxist feminist arts and adopt its teachings more easily than men do. These ladies leave college believing that they are independent women. They believe motherhood is oppressive. They believe that not having a steady relationship with another man is empowering. They believe that riding the cock carousel is empowering. While they may not be feminist in name, these women practice what feminist dogma preaches. This attitude is manufactured within the university system. In the years 2009 to 2010, nearly 1.2 million whites received a bachelor's degree. 56% of white graduates in these years were women. As I've established, women more readily accept the teachings and behaviors advocated by Marxism and feminism. That which is advocated by these nearly identical schools of thought destroys the amount of marriageable women. Because it is mostly whites who are becoming educated in this manner, the amount of marriageable white women is destroyed as well. It is here where we see how sexual politics and racial issues create a huge demographic problem. Many white men are becoming aware that the entire system is rigged against them. Their women are on equal footing with them in terms of employment and salary prospects. Women, being hypergamous creatures, are no longer excited by the easygoing nice guy salaryman. Therefore, men cannot be impressive suitors in this respect. So where do they go from here? They can become dangerous criminals and display status and dominance that way, but this path will not likely bear them much young if they spend most of their time in jail, or if they are killed while engaging in criminal exploits. Another option is that they can opt out of the sexual market completely, thus becoming a biological dead end. They can learn game in order to bed these types of women, removing the possibility of a long-term relationship in the process. Or they can marry out to another group in which they can compete sexually. It is this option which is most likely to continue the bloodline. However, the children which result from these relationships will most likely be of mixed stock, thus resulting in children which are not white. The latter of these options is the most likely. We can see this in marriage numbers, where, in the case of married Asian women, 1 in 4 of them are married to white men. Estimates ranging from 15 to 20% of married Hispanic women are married to white men. While white and white marriages still make up the majority, these unions are not yielding children, as they are not having children or not having enough children, failing to meet the replacement rate. The same trappings of feminism within these established relationships are the reason for this, just as these trappings are responsible for relationships never being established in the first place. The wife doesn't want to give up her career and would rather have a dog instead. The man, being the spineless little shit that he is, goes along with it because he was indoctrinated in the same modes of thought as she. I don't need to lead, he thinks. We are equals. She respects me more this way, and I respect her. While I could argue against All Nations Party on whether or not anti-feminism is truly politically incorrect, I yield to him that he is very well versed in the realm of political theory. I would hope that he takes into account the connection I have established here, however. Anti-feminism is essential in reversing demographic decline.